Good evening, everybody. I do apologize about it all. I don't know why, but sometimes OBS likes to disconnect my headset from OBS, but hope you've all been well. I'm about to obviously log back in for my big chat, which gives me Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Kiwi Dad, welcome in. Ron, welcome in. A Racer, welcome in. Bart, welcome in. Tom, welcome in. And Daniel, welcome in. How are we all? Hope you've all had a good weekend. Hope it's been splendid. Welcome in for a new week of races we've seen before. Definitely recently too. Obviously, we saw, what was it, the Suzuka. We saw that with the weather, 3 months ago. We saw Maggiore, or Maggi Noodles as I like to call it. Not gonna happen, Tom, not gonna happen. But welcome in, mate. Hope you're well. Hope work is kicking off all right for you. As we start off with some delicious Pepsi Max. Make sure you don't forget to smash that like button. I'll put it up on the big screen for you. Yes, I've got 11 tickets. I've got a video coming in regards to that. We've actually got quite a few 6 stars in here, which is always nice. So we got 2, and we got 5 of the 4s, 3 of the 3s, and 1 5-star. Whoa. Wayne, welcome in. Welcome in. Jeez, 2 hours sleep is not fun. So obviously a micro nap at the beginning. So let's have a look again at what we have in regards to our races. I'm good, Kiwi. How are you? How are you, brother? So this looks like a race we have seen on the offline grid in regards to how everything sort of runs. But yeah, we've got selected cars with the Super Sports. Mitch Legend, welcome in. Yeah, Super Sports, obviously with the, I'm pretty sure there's usually a Bugatti in this, isn't there? Yep, the Chiron. So this is Depot Dave. Welcome in, Legends. Hope you are well. Hope you had a good weekend. Same to you, Mitch. We're slowly growing on both platforms. We're 3 subs away from the big 400. And then we are still 31 followers. They're followers over on Twitch. But you're all part of the pit crew regardless. When I really break it down, we have 800 and... It's a 9, isn't it? Yeah, 876 followers to all of this, which is crazy. Obviously, Twitch was well before our YouTube days, but again, thank you, all of you for jumping in. But we're just having a look at the moment, Daniel. So yeah, nothing. It's just a 1 lap of Route X, which is pretty cool. Mark, welcome in, Legend. Hope you're well. And some of these cars all have engine swaps and have all been set. So that's the other thing you got to take note of in regards to race A. Race excuse me. Race B we've all seen before. Racing mids, 4 laps. 4 laps, Group 3. Obviously, just brake balance, Sir and Der affected, and then just a light shortcut penalty, which is not too bad. And then a penalty for cutting the pit lane, which is ridiculous. And then the one that's going to interest me probably tonight is Daily Race C, where we are at Suzuka Circuit with the, what do they call it, JTSC, Japanese tuning supercars or something. Touring supercars. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad looking at this. We've got the Diablo. Looks like a bunch of cars we had the other week, which I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to work out where that was. I'm trying to work out when we had this. But this is one we're going to be looking at tonight. If you guys recommend B, C or B, let me know in the comments. Just drop a B or a C, and we'll go from there. But yeah, Surrender, affected, light mechanical, 1 mandatory pit stop because you are on mediums. Yeah, on hards actually. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. But yeah, obviously there is a poll rocking off with the new schedule, which will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for those that weren't around. But yeah. So looking at this, we'll definitely go race C. I think looking at this just in times, just to give us a little bit of a qualifying feel for some of these cars. And I think the biggest one we're probably going to start off with is, yep, that is correct. Actually, that is correct. It was about a month ago. I'll have to have a look on. Excuse me. I'll have to have a look on. What is it? GT Wiki or whatever it is. I think it was about 6 weeks ago. But you should give this one a go, Kiwi Dad. This one would be a bit of fun. But I'm probably going to pick the Supra for this one. I'm going to pick the Snap-on Supra. So I think the Snap-on Supra will probably be the car. But we'll have a look at the standings. B will definitely be a Wednesday job. Just wait till you have the second child, Tom. Just wait till you have the second child. Jeez. Let's have a look. What's the car? The Diablo. Interesting. Interesting. Actually, I watched this guy. I watched this guy's content the other day. It's not bad. He doesn't do a lot of things. It's just a yeah. We'll see what happens with the weather. But yeah, Hole 01, he's actually not too bad with content. Huge following. I think it's about 3,000 subscribers, which we'll get there and we'll smash it. Because obviously our goal for 2026 is to become Australia's biggest Gran Turismo content creator. Obviously, all thanks to you guys. But I didn't realize the Diablo would be such a beast around here. But we'll give the Supra a go. We'll see how we go with the Supra, and then we will jump back in. But I've also got to do a bit of adjustments, I think. Whoa, Jesus, these things, I didn't realize this was going to pick up so quickly. There'll be no, I guarantee there'll be no rain during qualies. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. That's it. 10 million subs coming. But what we'll definitely do, Kiwi, if you're going to stream Wednesday, we'll do a collab over on Twitch to help you grow. Well, help us both grow, really, which should be pretty cool. Don't forget to drop the likes. Thanks very much, Mitch. I should probably there's a few things I know I need to update, and that's time to comment about hitting the like button and subscribing. But yeah, we're so close to 400, it's ridiculous. Also, I got rid of the bird in the room, so we'll see how we go tonight with that. Obviously, we had the bird every time I break should come in. And so that's now gone. But Jesus Christ, I didn't realize silicon spray got so expensive. When did I get it so expensive? I'm so confused. The most expensive can I saw was $35. No, not WD-40, silicon spray. Like back when we were mechanics, Mitch, it was like 10 bucks. But yeah, the most expensive one I saw was $35. That's Australian, by the way. I said, oh man, I said, when the hell did the like of silicon spray become so expensive? He's like, You're telling me, mate. Okay, so first lap. I'm still trying to get used to this no braking zone, especially when it comes to new tracks. I want to say new tracks, we've raced here before. Yeah, bro. It almost cost me a whole new pedal set. But yeah, the most expensive, and that was a super cheap auto, mate. Super cheap auto, $35 for a silicon spray. I did have a can of WD-40. I'm just trying. I don't know where it went. Yeah, I've used cooking spray before to remove, especially on actually doors. Doors are the ones I use cooking spray on. Oh, that's too wide. Same again. Is that it? Is that it? Is that enough for you, Daniel? I've also turned up the gameplay just a smidge by 1.8 decibels, so it might be a little bit louder than last week. But I do thank you all for coming in. It looks like all the other guys that I follow on YouTube are starting to stream Mondays. Like everybody. Obviously, Sparks, he jumps on way early. He jumps on about 4 o'clock Australian time or Eastern Standard Time, and then I see Couch Driver's back. He's playing Gran Turismo tonight. There we go, it's always 6, let's go. Yeah, I used to be able to just pinch everything from work, but unfortunately, I no longer have a place of I need to go to do my, what I call my home supplies. I used to get everything. I used to get dishwashing detergent. Used to get sponges. Used to get cloths. Used to get brake cleaner. Used to get degreaser. Sulfuric acid if I needed it for God knows what. Cleaning concrete. It's always a good one. Yeah, I used to, engine oil, all of it, But now I've got to pay out the rear end. Oh, we're in the sandpit. Oh, I just got the grass. Nope. Yeah, it's interesting the amount of people that are that are not liking PMR, which I can understand. There's a lot of issues with it. A lot of issues, and the devs saying that it's a skill issue. It's like, mate, maybe if you didn't have so many dot points in your settings, you probably wouldn't have people bad-mouthing how poor your product is. Oh, that's very wide. Oh, I didn't realise how bumpy that section of road was. But don't forget, if you are new around here, give the thumbs up, smash the subscribe button. But yeah, PMR was never really on my list. I am thinking about doing doing some content in regards to iRacing. I do know that's subscription based and you got to pay for everything. It's a lot cheaper than Race Room, that's for sure. Enough for one more lap, 2 more laps. After that little spin out. But I also have to say thank you to everybody that's tuned in this year. YouTube Studio let me know Saturday that we cracked 3,000 hours of watch time, which is insane. Yeah, and I think that's what they originally put out, that PMR was meant to be, plug and play. Like, you buy a game, you shouldn't need to adjust all these settings in regards to feedback and all this other stuff. Oh, I took that corner way too cleanly. What is going on? Very slow coming out of that. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, probably gonna. It's definitely gonna drop some time there. Well, partly unmonetized anyway, Tom. Obviously, there's the partial monetized with tiers and super chats and all of that. We're up, now we're down. And then, yeah, then it's... You're right, mate. Very bumpy coming out of there. How much time we're going to lose? A lot. One more. Stream elements, I thought I'd change you. It's not meant to be TikTok. Yeah. And that's it. You should, I think even iRacing's like that, where you can just plug and play and you go through your little MX-5 Cup. And I think that's the thing. People, people don't want to be going in and spending 3 hours making the game feel like it should. I think that's the big thing. I think that some developers forget. People don't want to be stuffing around with settings and all that other stuff. They just want to be able to sit in, play the game. Sure, if there's bugs and whatnot, eventually then go, yep, we're out of here. But wait for an update and go from there for all the bug fixes. But I think that's why we also stay. That's not where we want to be. We're moving so well. I think that's why I haven't really left Gran Turismo. Yeah, look, there's things that annoy me with Gran Turismo. Like repetitive races every sort of 6 weeks, 8 weeks. But that's a problem you can sort of get past. But yeah, anything else? If I wanted to waste 3 hours, I'd take a nap. I'd take a nap. We'll just roll this out to the ends. I'll have a sip of the old Peppy Max. Thank you so very much to whoever recently... someone unsubbed. How standard. Why even subscribe if you're going to unsub? But it's always good. It always makes sense. It just makes me oh, here we go. Makes me laugh because it's like, why even like subscribe in the first place? Let's see how we go. I didn't actually look at the weather. Yeah, I didn't actually look at it because I feel I've probably got the wrong tires on. Yeah. And that's the last thing we need to be doing, starting on the wrong tires. I guess the 206 is not bad. Let's have a look. How's the weather? You're right, mate. There's no moisture on the road, which is always nice. Who remembers to pit? I don't know when to pit, but we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on the weather. Space Caddy behind us in the NSX. Jeez, the Super just gets up and barges, doesn't it? Geez, you really need to play with the throttle in this thing. It's definitely not a car for the faint-hearted. See how we go. We're definitely pulling away from number 21. Well, the GD500 is pretty quick. The old R34 Skyran. Actually, I didn't look at the slipstream. I'll see how we go with that. And thank you to everybody who has voted on the poll so far. I'll leave that poll up the whole stream. Because yeah, I've been umming and ahhing of when to start the new schedule. Oh. Both went into the sandpit. Gotta stay away from that. I've got to try and catch up. 7 seconds behind. And thank you so very much for smashing all of those likes. Much, much, muchly appreciated. Nope, sorry. See what happens when you're too much up someone's bum? You spin yourself out. Well, I got a little bit sketchy around the edge there. It'll be interesting to see what sort of time we can produce in a race. Give him some space. So happens when you push it too hard, mate. Can't push too hard. Especially in these. These are. There's something about these cars. It's almost like they're a GT2 style car. Is that correct? Anybody able to let me know on the fact side of everything? If these are a GT2 car. Also, if you weren't aware, I've opened up a shorts channel for any of those that want to follow along in the journey of shorts. It's a bit of a pain on how to search it if you can't. Let me know. It should be on my front page, but it's not. Should probably check for the weather. Nothing for 20 k's, which is nice. What was my lap time on this? It was like 206 something, wasn't it? It was like 206.6. That's not ideal. It's not really what I want to see. It's almost like you got almost granny shifts in these things because of how powerful they are coming out of corners. I think the thing on this track particularly is going to catch people is the pit entry. The pit entry is definitely going to catch some people out. Because the pit entry is just before that. Oh no, it's just here. That's right. Oh, 205. Far out, that's quick. Oh, almost. I guess good that there's no rain still around. This is always nice. Geez, you guys are really wanting me to start in 2026. That's always a good thing. I was thinking about it as well. I was also thinking about just doing it as of next week. So I thought I'd put the poll in. And also, thank you very much for all of those that have voted in regards to the community race next week. I will I don't need to break through there. I can just pretty much pull off. And this guy, Death Wish. I think what we'll do is next lap we'll pit. Obviously we'll drop a few spots. We won't change anything. And then we'll get going. Space Caddy calling it a day. Oh, that's very wide. I don't know why you're beeping on the way through, mate, because catching you. Look at that, I'm already back up behind you, mate. What are you going to do now? Wait. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. Aussie, welcome in, legends. How are we? Hope you had a good weekend. The fact that there is the horns in race cars, stupid. Absolutely stupid. You're right, mate. Thanks very much for hanging around. Thanks for lurking. Jesus Christ, that F70, F40. That F40 just out of nowhere. You're like, well, why is this guy pitting? You watch. Oh, someone pitted. Someone's taken the cue. Well, that's a cool little arrow flick. And there we go. 25 seconds. We'll say. Yeah, this will be a good race. So far, it's been pretty fun. I think I avoided this week or something. The week that this was on, I didn't manage to race or something. I'll have to have a look back when this was last on. And then I'll have to go have a look and see. Because yeah, I know there was something that I think I missed. I think I missed it for a particular reason. I don't know if it was moving back into the house or something, because it was definitely before. It was definitely before coming back home. I do remember that. So anything that probably sort of annoys me with this is if you're going to do mandatory pits, or if you're going to do mandatory pit, at least if you're going to do it, force people to do it. We'll get past these two boys in the pits. Alright, Daniel, welcome back, mate. Oh, no. Not at the moment, but there is apparently dynamic weather there, Aussie, so... Let's have a look. No rain at 20 Ks. I guess this can be a good thing. Honey brother back there, so took spit. I'm interested to see what the time difference is with P2. Okay, so geez, he was quick. Yeah, Suzuka is definitely a nice track. Definitely a nice track. I don't recall it being in the Manufacturers' Cup. I must have been one of the old ones. But how did everybody go with the Manufacturers' Cup? I ended up with 1 to 25, and I think it was like 4 or 295 or something. But there is a video that will come from that. I did record every single race. Probably, I'm not going to have all the races in it, like full length. It's not going to be like an hour or anything. It'll be probably 30 minutes. Nothing too full on. Because it was my first ever Manufacturers' Cup that I've done all 6 races in. Charles, you know, park in the sand, mate. Oh, we're passing someone down here, up here. Nathan, welcome. I'll get to your message in a minute. Something about the Manufacturers' Cup. Oh, really? From looking at it too, you have bragging rights over the top. Where the bloody hell did this guy come from? You have bragging rights on everybody that was in my friends list. Because you finished P1. And then it was me at P2. Geez, the Porsche's quick. It definitely was fun. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it, that's for sure. My mate up in P1 hasn't pitted. But mind you, you are a BS driver. I'm not saying bullshit. It's your driver rating is a B. But majority of everybody below me was CD anyway. Leo, welcome in, legend. How are we? Jeez, the Porsche's quick through the corners. Yeah, I would presume so. I was in the I picked the BMW for my manufacturer choice. The M4 obviously as the Group 4, it's an okay car. I did end up working it out by the or how to throw it around is probably the key words I'm going to use here. Against around the, what was it, Blue Moon Lagoon or whatever it's called, Blue Lagoon. So yeah, ended up P5 there, P4 sorry actually, because the guy in P1 didn't pit, didn't read the rules of the race. I think we just dropped the position then, but top 5 still good. Actually, we'll take P3 from this. I think we started 4. Yeah, because P1 didn't pit. I expected. Yeah, Blue Lagoon, whatever it's called. Yeah, I really had to learn how to throw the M4 around. But yeah, ended up P4. Started P12, I think. So not too bad of a recovery. But it seemed in a lot of the C's that the Skyline was the car of choice, and if it wasn't the Skyline, it was the I know it was the Viper at Deep Forest, but I came up against one person in Deep Forest out of the Viper. I was the only one in BMW. I had to redo the Deep Forest one twice because people just don't know how to just relax. Because they think, oh, you know, we're in a CD lobby. We gotta really knuckle down on pushing. But yeah, P3, not bad. What happened there? There we go. Oh, 4-star ticket. A 4-star ticket. So that should push us up. Not too bad. Oh, man, that was in P. That finished P1 was what was actually Olmade that finished? Oh, he's in the 32. Okay. Not too bad. Legs out of here. So much traffic through here at the moment. What the fuck is this? Okay. Cool. Cole's truck coming through. Okay, we're going to pick another car. You guys are going to pick the car. What car are we going to go with? We've just done the Snap-on Supra. And now is your choice of another vehicle. Do we go to the Skyline? Do we go to the R34? No, I'll probably go to R34. Or do we go to the Diablo? Choices. I think we'll just go with the Diablo. Go the yellow one. The yellow one should be fast, yes? Fast. But how did everybody that raced in the 6 hour pull up? Ah, too late, sadly. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go with this. Oh, it is sunshine, lollipops, and yeah, it was a little Coles truck. Don't know why they're coming through here at bloody. Whoa! Don't know why they're coming through here at 8:30. I don't know what a Coles. I'll shop at Aldi. Aldi. Hey, Aldi. Should yell out the window. Aldi's the best. Whoa! Jeez. Jeez Louise, mate. Maybe the brake bias on the Lamborghini is a front. Mate, we don't want to drift here. You know what? Do not. Do not use the Lamborghini if you don't know how to drive. Registration will start tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that in the community post. Actually, no. Publicly to the public, it will be Wednesday. I will put it in the Discord first. What did you say? You said the NSX. Let's go the mobile one. Foxy, welcome in. So yeah, I'll put it in the Discord first. Allow those people. Ooh, you quit your job. Let's go. Let's go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Foxy. Unless we do a community race, and then it will be either a Friday or a Saturday. So yeah, that's interesting. How's that make you feel? How's that make you feel, Aussie? Quitting your job because of those little trucks? They can be very dangerous on the knees. I remember my dad used to drive those sort of trucks, and I think that's one of the reasons why he has busted knees as himself. Jeez, the NSX feels very grounded. Yeah, that's fair. It doesn't feel right. There's no point going back into a job that is only going to aggravate it. If we had time, we would. We've got 10 seconds. I'd probably load up a ghost if you got a ghost. Definitely taking time. But thanks very much for the your kind words, and welcome into those over on Twitch as well. I do pay attention to you guys. There's 4 of you. Oh, Muzzard. We got Muzzard in here. Oh, we got Kiwi Dad in here. What you got to do is you got to upload your replay. Upload your replay to whatever, and then it sets up your ghost. If you just save it as a replay to yourself, it's not going to work. So set your time, obviously save your replay, and then upload it. That's how what I found, or what works. Oh, when are we starting? 6th. Can only go up from here. But for those that don't know, Muzzard is in my area, and he was a B driver. Or was he a C driver? That's gross. 26 bucks an hour. 26 bucks an hour. To sit behind a sewing machine. Eesh. You want to catch me dead for 26 bucks an hour? Not nowadays, anyway. Who's out wide there? What are you doing out there, Charles? Whoa, Charles, where are you going out there, mate? The racetrack's over here. Welcome back. Welcome back. But yeah, thanks very much for the kind words, Foxy. We do have a video that will be coming out probably next week. I've got to record it this week. Probably, I might record it tomorrow. Actually, no, it'll be Thursday I'll record it. No, yeah, it'll be Thursday I'll record it in regards to the year that was. And we'll have a look. Oh, Kiwi Dad, what happened? What happened, Kiwi? Where'd you go? You know what my easiest job was? My easiest job ever was being in the Air Force. Oh yeah, thanks mate. Give me room. I'm here. I know I went a little wide, but allow it. Mini? Yeah, well, the easiest job I ever had was in the Air Force. I will tell you that right now. Ooh, too wide. Sandpit. Yeah, mini. Jesus, mate. Charles, why do you keep going off track for? It's the black stuff, not the green stuff. Daniel, I'm going to tell you, mate, this... Who said told me to go to NSX originally? I'd say the NSX is not the car. You gotta be patient, mate. Just breathe. Just breathe. Charles? Oh, you're a ghost now, Charles. Casper. That's what we'll call you. Casper. Japanese, mate. They think that, they think it's 1942. Who's beside me? Charles, what are you doing, mate? You can't go too wide into this corner. Oh, someone's just laced up their boots. I don't know how we managed to avoid that. Don't know how we avoided that. Wow. This is racing, boys and girls. Yeah, the red dot flag is Japan. Did you not learn anything in school? Well, let's give the Pennzoil GT500 a go next. Oh, cotton tarps. That's an interesting one. It's a round balls. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what happens if we pit the end of this lap. But yeah, the NSX just doesn't have the up and go. It's good through the corners. It's very planted. You know, I definitely can't be braking in the same brake zone as what I did before. Whoa. The NSX goes off-road. It's now a Group B car. Oh my god. Let me on the damn track. Far out. It's an impressive time at 2:04. We did a 2:66. 2:66. Yeah, the NSX, obviously its low center of gravity. Ah, Bowie. His low center of gravity is the reason why it sticks so well. The poor man's Ferrari, as it was once called, and probably still is called. Oh, I was going to pit this lap, but they're okay. But you can see my Chan behind me is just absolutely flying. It's too much sunshine here. I don't like it. Bring me some rain, I say. I want to see how good everybody is with these vehicles, because I guarantee you they're probably better than me. Or some are. Yeah, I'm in the I'm in one of the Hondas. I think I took the mobile one. I picked the mobile one. See, look. There you go, Panzor right behind me. Ernie, what are you doing, mate? A 204 time. If you can do a 204, that is epic. You can do a 204, but we'll pit in this lap. We'll pit here. And see how much. Jesus Christ, mate, just go. I hit you, I'll give you space, just go. Wow, some people, just no idea. No idea, just keep racing. I'm not trying to overtake you, just keep racing. Is there a lot, is there? A lot of trees? No, that has to be that blue one is what you want. You don't want the Pennzoil one. Everybody drives the Pennzoil one. You want the, what was it, Cass? The greatest is left. He obviously wasn't that great if he's left. I've also got to play on my my UK account to try and see what people are doing. Whoa! Ernie, what are you doing, mate? Or is it Annie? Annie Pot. Yeah, I don't want to bore you guys too much with quali laps though. Otherwise, I would. The goal here is just to race and show you how good racing can be. I hear a lot of people. I see a lot of people complaining that there's a lot of punters, a lot of dissatisfied online racers because they're like, I get punted, I end up last all the time, I'm not that good. It's like, well, see, that's the thing I don't understand. They lease out these big companies to come chop down all their trees, and then what do those companies do? Probably do that. I'll get your message in a minute there, Aussie. It was back on the wheel also because I only want to. Yeah, that's always good. You don't want to be in discomfort. But yeah, I think that's the thing too. The council doesn't actually have tree loppers. They hire companies that come in, which then probably do either one of two things. They either sell off all the firewood, or they make it as mulch. How are people getting penalties on this track too? I don't understand. See, with the Supra going around that corner, it gets a bit hairy, so you've sort of got an early shift before jumping onto the gas. Oh, probably not too much green there. Must not press saved with the Stream Elements comment there about TikTok and the new Shorts channel. Annie, where are you going out that way? You can't park there. Don't go play in the sands. I also have to say though, running the brake zone off has been, it takes a little bit to get used to the track, but it's actually, I think, been very beneficial. And I look a little bit more professional without it too, which I think is good. I'll get your message in a minute too, Daniel. Like, I still have traction control on, I still have the tenderly cuddles on, but it still feels manageable. That's exactly what my point is. 30 years ago, they did the job and used. Ah, yes. Whoa. Come on. Black stuff, thank you. No, this is not where I wanted to finish. Make sure you pit, Muzzard. Doesn't yet to pit. But it also looks like too, we are at Laguna for our community race next week, which is very cool. But yeah, those in the Discord will have first dibs on the registration, and then yeah, that will be put out tomorrow, and then Wednesday I will then put out the community post with the link. And I'm sure it's probably going to be about 20 registrations for that. So I will have it as a number order, as I guess reserves if it gets beyond the 16. So yeah, if anybody ends up being missing and you're in stream, make sure your PlayStation or your Gran Turismo is ready to go. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, can you watch the race while it's going, even with people in the, like, even if you jump in the lobby and it's full? Not sure. But it'll be interesting to see how many people pit I think there's only been about 3 or 4. Oh, he's spun out up ahead. You can't be drifting there, sir. Oh, it's a blue Strata one. It's not even... Someone coming out of the pits? Pretty sure I saw someone in the pits. No, he's out. Must be out. Oh, I thought we were on for a quicker time then, but obviously not. I say Mazid, Shijima, and Mini are going to be pitting the end of either this lap or the end of the next. Also, is there anything in my year that was video in regards to analytics that you want to see? Because then I can make note of it in my little trusty notepad. So then I can get that up and going for you all. Oh, I overshot it. Oh, that green stuff is very slippery, isn't it? For a second there, I thought we were going to have rain. It's gone really, really dark. But we'll jump into the Nissan next. We'll see what the Nissan has. 2 more laps to go. Not got a 206 in this is a bit disappointing. Well, time's up, which is good. There you go, Muzzard, end of last lap. Shijima, and then Bowie will fly past them, I would presume. Yeah, it looks like he will. So I think pit early, not late. Well, Muzzard stuck out. Just. See who else hasn't pitted as we come into the last couple of corners for the final lap. That's definitely ruining times. Man, we went from a second up to a second down. That's ridiculous. We would have been about I reckon a 7.3. But welcome in to all 18 viewers, and this, sadly the one on Twitch at the moment. There was 4 earlier when I said watching you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Oh, it's just sliding out. Way too much sauce on the pedal. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see what we can achieve. Oh, Bowie, mate, you can't be doing that last lap. We'll see what happens with him. Silly, silly man. How do you forget to pit? There's so many people around that pitted. There we go, we managed to 206. Bowie, mates. Silly, silly, silly. Silly on your willy. Silly in the willy. There we go. Pepsi Max can finished. There we go. There we go. Not ideal. Not ideal to use the NSX either, but here we go. It is what it is. What? Whatever that was about, sure. That's not what I want. I want this guy. See what he does. See what he does. All right, let's go. The blue Strada GT500. Let's see what we can achieve. It's very good with how quickly the entry deadlines are. 4 minutes, 5 minutes, not too bad. Obviously, once you get through it all. Let's see how we go. Excuse me. Wow. Hiccups. Let's see what time difference we can get being in the skyline over the. What was it I was in first? The Supra. But we're a couple of days away from Spec 3. What do you all feel about that? I'm super excited about it. Be interesting to see what dailies we get next week then. I guarantee you it'll be both tracks. No, that's not ideal, is it? Much like the Supra. Have the early shift out of there. Damn, I'm only gonna get a second shot. Just need to work out when the sweet spot for this is. Let's change gears. Yeah, do it. Do it. There's nothing to lose. I think streaming is a great way to reach an audience and also grow a channel. Yeah, Yasmin Arena will be an interesting track. I've only ever seen it actually. I've only seen it under. Oh man, I reckon that would have been a much quicker lap. I've only seen Yasmin Arena under lights at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like during the daytime. Charles Bowie, this guy. $26 I don't think there's going to be any rain in this one. Looks like the rain is moving away. Yeah, moving away. How annoying. Yeah, there definitely will be. I'm just trying to work out how it all looks once it all comes in. So yeah, where are we starting? P6 again. I have to say, not too bad in regards to the way of racing so far. It was his race number 3 for the night. So it's definitely something... Look, we're giving it a shot, Murph. But welcome in, legend. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, Canada I'm super keen for. Yasmin Arena, not so much. But the biggest one I'm looking forward to is the data logger. Data logger is obviously the biggest one I'm super keen for. Just so we can sort of track how to get better with our times. But here we go. Race number 3. Let's see what we can achieve. We're going to pit first lap. At the end of this lap, we'll pit just to see how we all go. And then it's just a race to the what are you doing out there, mate? The track's over here. It's the second person I've seen that goes out past the track limits. Apparently there's meant to be another GT3 that's meant to be joining the Ferrari. Rumor has it. Because why only have the one? Jesus, mate. Bloody... The greatest didn't really give me much space coming into that corner. Yes, I know. He's gone past, hasn't he? The damn car reset. I'll take the penalty. And then we will see how we go. McLaren. Gotta be careful up here. Yellow flag again. Oh, all these people that just don't know how to bloody drive. I hope it's going to be meta for a while. I'm sick of seeing the G70 as the GT3 meta. Oh, the Genesis, you know what I'm on about. There's no yellow flag. No one had crashed. But I do have to say, someone at Genesis is cooking. If you guys have actually looked at Genesis in real life, they are cooking up something absolutely ridiculous coming. Oh my freaking lord. Absolutely cooking up something. It looks like they're going to be dropping a V8 turbo of a particular car because... Oh, what are you doing, mate? Because they want to enter in the GT3 category. And part of that, they have to have a production car with similar specs. It's definitely not going to help my dare finishing in these positions. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. The weekend was alright. Finally got all my Ethernet cable work done and dusted. Now I just need to do some repairs with patching up all the holes and everything. FD gone. So yeah, and then obviously fixed up some of the stuff from down in the garage, from the holes, and then yeah, went out yesterday. Went to the shops. I actually went out for lunch. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Saturday was usually a day at home, so it wasn't too bad. You'll have to chat, call it a night soon. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool, no problem. No problem, Racer. It's always nice for you to drop in. Just put a movie on, you'll be back on in 15 minutes. We're sending tendernly cuddles your way. TC. I'll get to your message in a minute, Tom. But welcome back, mate. The racing's not doing too bad. This is our third race, so it's not. It's just time consuming, unfortunately. Whoa, keep it on track. I'll get back to the rest of your message. I saw something about crowns. Will you be turning on the crowns for the one races? The crowns are more for a triple crown stream, which we did. We triple crowned it like 2 weeks ago, which was pretty fun. I think Wayne was the only one there because everybody left. But when I had finished, finished that. But it does give me an idea. Now you made comment of it, Tom. It does give me an idea. Oh boy, left. Wow. Which one are you more excited for, Canada or Yas Marina? I'll get to your message in a minute, Razor. I know it says you always get in trouble because I don't spend enough time. Oh, mate, don't we all? We always get in trouble. We all get in trouble for not doing the right thing. Could be breathing and then we'll get in trouble. I don't like the way it sounds. Well, I'm sorry that you were so sensitive today. What time was what time last night were you actually streaming, Tom? Like, what time Croatian was it when I came in? How's both these guys managed to just appear out of nowhere? Why, mate? Why? There's no need for that. Should have waited because you actually pushed me off track. Jeez, that's very late. Very late. I know your boy came in and interrupted because you woke him. Is your sort of sim room very similar to, or very close to your son's room? Not sorry on that one. Far out. That's it. Oh, it does get to a point where it's almost a point of obsession there, Aussie. Yeah, you gotta be careful of the time. 6 hours is a bit full on. I try and do like 3.5 hours. I'd be very conscious of the time. Otherwise, yeah, you can lose time very easily. Happens, right? How so? How do they do that? I don't really like. I've just been seeing a lot of the news, and a friend I was once friends with, who was a massive F1 fan, would tell me all the F1 news, and I cut cords with him over the Charlie Kirk assassination and his views on that. And then, yeah, no longer speak to him. So yeah, I'll get all my F1 news from you guys now. Yeah, you do. It does get like that with some of the 6-hour stuff. Yeah, you definitely need to stick to a plan. June, welcome in, legend. How are we, mate? How are we? Happy Monday. Maybe had a good weekend. Oh, the Thrill House. 3 seconds, I'm going to say. That's what happened to him. Sorry to hear what, talking about the me cutting tyres with a mate. It's all good. The funny thing is, obviously he was. I met him through, obviously, because he ran a kebab place, and when I lived in the area, you know, and Hannah was pregnant, she loved the chips from there, which I can understand, because you would just cook them away where it was like they were always crunchy. Every chip was crunchy, and then yeah, obviously the Charlie Kirk assassination. He posted something to his Instagram story, and I didn't have the same view, and the way he sort of was going on was he was sort of celebrating someone being assassinated as a family man. And like I said to him, I said, you're a family man too. Imagine if that happened to you. Imagine you were the one getting absolutely shot at. And he was just like, well, he deserved it. It's just like, nobody deserves to be assassinated in front of hundreds of people, thousands of people. He's just like, oh, but you know, all my followers on Instagram, you know, I'm like, mate, you have 1,000 followers. Doesn't mean diddly squat. I said, you posted one thing political in the whole time I've known you, and that was in regards to the stand up for Gaza stuff. But yeah, cut him off. No more talking about that. No need to. But yeah, I guess it happens. There'll be half a second in that one. Where we geez, how are these guys managing a 205? But there we go, that's our quickest lap to date. A 206.4. Oh, it definitely is. Look, I don't care if it, you know, if it was like, let's use Epstein, you know, don't care if, you know, it was him, don't care if it was, you know, Trump, don't care if it was anybody, but to celebrate an assassination of someone that has different political views and thoughts is not something you should be celebrating. Like I said to him, I said, you're Muslim and I'm non-religious. Would you celebrate if I was assassinated? And he goes, oh, no, I wouldn't. I said, it's the same for Charlie. But look, that is it. We'll end that conversation, because yeah, it can get very, very. I'm sure there's people that watch that have different views as well. But yeah, but yeah, we'll continue on. I don't know how we're managing to get back into the position we started in. But that corner always gets me. Always gets me. There's something about that, the way it like hooks around. Because it's not like a genuine sort of round corner. It's like a bubble corner. I reckon he cut that corner pretty well. Oh, we'll see what happens. Ice forward. I've heard that one before. Ice forward. Crazy to think that it's been well over 12 months since I was in the military. Don't take corners like this. It's funny, I've been watching a guy over on Twitch called Sydney Squadron, and he does a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I'm pretty sure I have a second Twitch account where I'm thinking of actually getting Microsoft Flight Sim and do Flight Sim streams, but at the same time, I don't know what song that is, but sure. But there we go. Oh, man, I just don't have it tonight. Just don't have it tonight. But eyes forward. Yeah, I don't know what lyrics they are, Tom. Oh, look, it was alright, June. It was alright. Yeah, just tonight, I don't know. Something feels off with me tonight. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. It tells me that I've got no space, and then happily saves it. Sure. Oh, that's very silly. That's very silly. Even I know that, and I'm not someone that's really into yeah, wow, it's not even saving any of my replays. It saved one, and that was it. Oh, actually, I can delete this one. Delete this one. And I can delete this one. Anything else I can delete? Menu cup, I need to jump into qualies. Oh, I can delete that. Daily race with that quality, I can delete that. Menu cup. That I can delete. That I can delete. This just shows you how far behind I am with trying to make all my shorts, because that's what I keep all of it for. I have one other account, but I haven't got to the point where I can race online. Otherwise, I would. Jason. Well, that's true. It might still be flat. It's just been it's also been the weather here in Queensland. The weather the last probably week and a half has just been very hot and very, very draining, and I haven't really been sleeping too well. I don't think either. I've been going to bed very late, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I think I need to get some more magnesium. Nope, don't. Ozman, welcome in, legend. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that, Aussie. I wasn't aware of that. I think that's the thing, though. This is like my main account, so it's just one of those things I just, you know, put everything into it. Actually, I didn't quite see how big that the 6-hour was. This Porsche is going to be an absolute pig to try and drive. It's very light. Yeah, chat's full of legends. Chat is full of legends. But yeah, it's just, I guess it's just like one of these things. It's just, we'll see what happens. Because I'd love to do the, I'd love to do videos in regards to all our community events. But I think the big thing in all of it is, you know, 6 hours is a massive video to sort of take a recording of to then turn into a 5-6 minute. I think I'm pretty buggered. Yeah, but that's because Sparks doesn't know how to race. Man. No, I'm kidding. These cars can be a bit of a handful. These cars. But yeah, Jace, I think I've got race fatigue. Because yeah, I just don't have a spark today. Like pretty much as soon as I jumped onto the into racing, it's sort of gone bleh. But yeah, like I said, pretty tired, pretty wrecked. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty wrecked from Friday's race. 6 hours is a long time, especially in this seat. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We've been starting P6 a lot, so let's see how we go. But jeez, it's crazy to me that the poll at one point started in 2026 was up at 70%, and now it's down at 52%. Crazy. It all depends too what car he's been using too, Ozman. Oh, I do, yes, DR is on for all races this week. And then you have to pit. The new schedule will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's what it will be. Tenderly titles aren't very good. Oh, thank you guys. Whoa. Of course. Have you had someone play on your races? Or play on your account, sorry. Racer. The Porsche really just wants to like slide. trying to work out what is going to be the good race. Because yeah, most of, obviously you guys can see too, like, even though I save every replay that we use, I only ever really use 1 or 2, but then I use some of the replays for shorts. So it's pretty, you know, it's pretty much a, I've got to start being a bit more. Oh, another one up ahead, the greatest. Being a bit more switched on in regards to shorts. And I think when it comes to the weekend, not to just sit around and finger up bum, do nothing. And that's what I obviously did. Obviously created the shorts channel, scheduled 10 shorts to be uploaded there, and then scheduled 10 shorts over on the TikTok. So the TikTok will be scheduled as well. Oh geez, these two up ahead just pushing and barging as we fly past the McLaren. The brakes on this are absolutely trash. So there's a brake leak on it. Like a... Like, I don't know if you guys have ever driven with a, or done like a brake bleed and your pedal sort of drops. Sort of how it felt. Coming into that last corner, that's for sure. Or that first corner, sorry. Nope. No, I don't fish, don't surf. Oh, look, I'll go fishing if someone invites me, but haven't been in, I'm going to say, close to 6 years. Surf and turf, as in like a palmy, as long as it doesn't have, as long as it doesn't have prawns, we're good. This guy's serious. Why are people like that? Jeez, what happened to old mate up ahead here? Too fast, too furious. You guys are funny. French. Did I swear? I'm not French. Whoa. Balshia. You can't park there, mate. It's a sand trap for a reason. It's not a reason for you just to park up and... Oh yeah, like I always say. It's probably the wrong thing to say, but I'll say it anyway, again. They believe it's 1942. You know what's a good relaxation? Sleeping. I guess that's one way to do it. It's almost like that, isn't it? You look at them on the map, and then they disperse. Like, oh my god, what is this? I've never been down this hole before, or this tunnel before. That's why I didn't mention it. I just mentioned the year. I didn't mention it. Well, I don't know what you're on about. I just said they believe it's still 1942. I'm going to say the Porsche, not ideal. I didn't mention any war. You mentioned a war. But welcome into the 5 viewers over on Twitch, you absolute legends. You do realize you can watch me free, no ads, over on YouTube. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe as well. But let's get back out there. Now we're dead last. Oh, did he? Wow. Thank you for his service. Darwin's a nice place. I do miss Darwin. It's nice if you can gain some tunnel vision. Yeah, no one mentioned anything about a war. Whoa, there we go. I don't know how people drive the Porsche. The Porsche is full on. No, he's still served. Actually, we did find on the runway when it was being redone, they did find like housings from aircraft, like where aircraft had sat, and they'd found like casings and everything, like 2-3 meters on the ground. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Wow, you got a family of fighters there, Beth. I can't wait. I bought seat rails for this as well last night, so they should be here during the week, later in the week. It should be good fun. Oh, what if they pitched it off to the wreckers? I probably just wouldn't be using it again. But I'm still waiting on everybody to pit. It's just a bit of a slug. Like, it revs and it's good through the corners, but it's definitely not the car. Look, just give your wife a kiss and say you're sorry. I'll do better next time, and instead of having it on my phone, I'll have it up on the TV so you can join in too. But thanks for joining in, Racer. It's a pleasure. But if you're doing a 204.2, should be up in the high lobbies, mate. But I'm pretty sure it's going to knock us back down to a A D, unfortunately. Oh, mate. Ignoring track limit. I don't know how. Oh, of course. Let's just spin us not the way we need to go. I don't want to do it, but we'll do it. Maybe, maybe. Maybe. All I can say is 2025 has been a year, that's for sure. That is for sure. But let's jump across. I don't really want to jump across anywhere. Trying to work out what's a good car to use here. Oh, look, they're all right. They're all right. I wish there was a different livery for the F40. Yeah, I wish there was a different livery for the F40. Let's use the R32. So only one that's all-wheel drive. So it might be. I used the NSX before. I found it was good through corners, but on the straight it was slow. It's the only one that's an all-wheel drive, so a four-wheel drive. So it might be okay through the corners. We'll see. Jesus Christ, Nathan, you've put like 2 seconds. You were like half a second in front of me before. Far out, the R32. Far out, this is up on boogies. Dun, dun, dun. Definitely doesn't break. Makes sense why not many people are using it. It's close. Well, that suspension is too stiff. It gets like that. It gets like that. And 6 hours is a very long time. Oh, it took it way too wide. I went into the Rory's chat after that race and I said to him, I said, mate, hats off to you with all your enduros you do, because I just did 6 hours and I'm cooked. So I lose my mind. laughed and he said, yep, they get like that. That's it. Logging without the trench coat. Thanks, Matt. It did stop pretty well in the sand, didn't it, bud? I gotta work out where I can gain 11 seconds. 9 seconds. Have you stopped streaming, Kiwi? You stopped racing for the night? All right, Ozzy, thank you very much for joining in, mate. Have fun finishing off your livery. And we'll see you probably Wednesday. Tenderly cuddles towards you, Ozzy. Now to find another 1.6. Jeez, I was up to a second and now I'm down to almost being running positives. That corner was way too slow. I was still neg, which is good. It's still purple. Man, this skyline is such a peak, man. Such a peak. Far out. You just so much booze, not enough brake. No, we did manage to get a quicker time. Exhausted. But thank you very much for the 21 likes. If you are new over on Twitch, don't forget to hit the follow button. I'm actually surprised that we haven't had any subs tonight here on the channel. Oh, we got this in the Supra. Maybe I'll jump back into the Supra. Maybe hop in. No, I don't know. I don't know. Wow. There's a lot of twos there, Tigny. Super chicken. Maybe we'll give Root X a go. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely an interesting night, that's for sure. That's for sure. Pendy Bono. Thanks for redeeming the race luck, my dude. I forgot that Twitch has that. Let's jump into Diablo. See what happens. See what happens. No, I think I just need to go to bed a lot earlier and don't do silly 6 hour drives. I need this rig to be a little bit more tuned. Thanks very much for following. Pandabono. Thank you very much for becoming a pit crew member just by following. Jesus, I don't know. How is like this even like a meta? Mate, this is not the track we're doing. No, it's that corner though. Oh, there's my horn. Horn was triangle. Oh, man. One's been triangle the whole time. Didn't even know that. This is annoying. This is silly. This is me going insane. Whoa, it just picks up speed in reverse, doesn't it? So I said I was going to use the Supra. Yeah, let's jump in. Let's get back into the Supra. And let's have a go at that again. So I feel like we can be pretty good at it. We can be pretty good. We've got a minute. So there should be plenty of time to jump in. And we're going to pick the Maxwell battery one. And then go from there. We've got 50 seconds. I'll have some water. See how we go. See how we go. See how they run. La la la. It is Christmas time. It is Christmas time. I don't know why. The wife's bangle, isn't it? Is that a Supra? It is a Supra. You know what would have been fun this week? A rally track. A rally track would have been epic. Are we starting? Oh, actually, we got rain this today? Nope. Possibly. Of course not. Of course not. We're just going to have dynamic weather and not actually hit anybody. No, 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 no. Yeah, definitely must be slipping back into the ends of the D's, because that's where we're heading back to by the looks of things. Wobotron we've versed before, but a 203, man, that's epic, 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 epic. Oh, actually, that's what I was going to put into my little notebook. Whoa. Let's see how we go. Hopefully we can actually save a replay. Otherwise there'll be no video about this tomorrow. And hopefully, excuse me, am I yawning? We can, oh, someone's sleeping. Looks like someone was sleeping for a moment. That rear camera is in a terrible spot. Yeah, I don't think I've recovered. I don't think I've recovered. Brusky, you can't be parking there, mate. You can't be just coming back on without just telling us. Let's bump. Orbitron. Mate, put your radar on. There's someone there. Like, I know that there's Andre behind me. See what I mean? Super quick, NSX not so quick. Yeah, Super just in a straight line, epically fast, bro. Oh. Saw your message come through, Kiwi, and then it distracted me for a minute because I read something about chafe. Definitely not. Definitely not. Not with my step ones, mate. Don't have that issue anymore. Step one undies. See what happens, Wobbitron? You become an idiot, you lose it. Oh, bro. Oh, just all of it is bloody tragic. Don't get me wrong, like the R32 is quick. Even the Supra's quick, but... Come on, give us some bloody weather. There's no weather. Dynamic weather, but we're just gonna make it look overcast and rainy. Next level, welcome in. Why did he go ghost and not me? Welcome in, legend. Yeah, so I'll have to tighten up my boot laces. The worst thing is too, it's like they've got you mandatory pit, and then they give us like ×1 on tires, ×1 on fuel, dynamic weather that doesn't actually do anything, so you can't park there. It's not the garage, nor is it the pit. Oh, tell me about it. Oh, he called it a day. And yeah, it's just none of it's been nice. None of it has been nice. Like none of it's been actually that good. Like if this was on mediums with like a ×3 tires, I would say it's a good race, or even softs. But they want to give us bloody hards with these absolute rockets. But yeah, I love the race. I just don't love how tactically boring it is. So when you really think about it, it is tactically boring. It's either you pit early or you pit late. There's nothing in between unless you really want to pit in the middle, which is probably what we'll do to play catch up. Yeah, and that's it. Like, I can definitely get through some of these corners, but it would have been much nicer on softs over hards. But the fact that we've got this again after like 2 months, it just shows how backwards we've gone over the last sort of 3 weeks with the racing we've been having. I reckon even with Ghost not activating, or activating, even if Ghost didn't activate, that would have been our second miss hit, which would have been crazy. Oh look, Maggi Noodles track is great. Maggi Noodle track is Maggiore, was it Mega Ring Noodles is a great track. But yeah, I think there's a lot of things that it's like we've gone so backwards this week, it's ridiculous. Like we had Saint Croissant last week, which was great racing, and then we've gone to this. Like I'm a bit confused. You never turn tenderly cuddles off, mate. What are you on about? Is this just a lazy? Is this just a lazy ploy by PD because of Spec 3? Like Spec 3 coming? Like we've got what, 3 days now until that's being released, and then they're just like, oh, we'll just roll some dice, and this is what you're gonna get. Like race A would be probably not a bad sort of race, but yeah, it's definitely one we see. It's definitely one we've seen before. Edward, welcome in, Legends. Good morning to you. Have you been racing on it yet? I don't think anybody plays it, to be fair. Because the big issue I think there is with PD is they just go, yep, cool, rinse and repeat. They don't listen to the community. They don't in anything. Like, you hop onto an Instagram post and you read all the comments, and it's like, you know, they talk about, oh, there's a new update coming and this is the car we're going to add, and 90% of the comments are the same little gif of old mate opening the fridge and going, looking and going, yeah, and then it's like, oh, yeah, we didn't ask for this. Is the other comment that you see, and it's just like, it makes sense. It's like, I understand Spec 3 is coming and we've got 8 new cars and 2 new tracks, like, sweet. But when it comes to daily races, tell me where there's a change. Tell me where there's going to be a change. Are we going to get a bit more variety in racing? Are we going to get different races, like proper different races? And then you've got the power pack coming, and it's just like, well, what's the power pack going to be valued at? Is it going to be part of the Spec 3 update, where you can pay to then get more of a download? I'm so, you know, it's so black and, like, so far in the dark. The only thing we know is you're going to have a paid DLC, and then you're also going to have a massive update. Well done, Daniel. Well, it's just a wait and see sort of situation. But thanks very much for everybody over on Twitch that are tuning in at the moment. Absolute legends over there. 9 of us what we're peaked at. Let's go. But yeah, I don't think... I'm hoping that, like, because when you think about it, there's what? There's a total of what, 35 tracks? Gran Turismo? Because there's 16 in... Yeah. Oh, they've all been. This was, you know, this was what, 2 months ago. I'm pretty sure this was the week I was moving into my house, is where we when we had this race. You know, we had Deep Forest last week, which I've had before, or the week before that, sorry. Saint Crescent we had last week, which was absolutely perfect. Like, I don't think you could have asked for a more better combination with Group 3. You know, soft tyres, Group 3, tight technical track with, you know, good straights for people to battle on. And then this week we get Group 3 at Lake Maggiore with a full, like the full track. And it's just like, is this really what we're seeing? Well, that's the thing too. You also look at PMR. You know, it's new. What's going to happen? Are we going to, you know, are the modders going to take over and just let the community be community ran by? I'm going to say March. March was the last time we had Bathurst. And that's why when it comes to community races with you guys, I allow you guys to pick allow you guys to pick the races, because then it's like we have variety, not just having the same 6 tracks on repeat every 6 weeks. And the only reason why I know it was March is because I had to look back at when I got my first P1. Like, I'd like to see, you know, Group 3 or Group 4 even, high speed ring. Love to see more dirt or snow dailies. I think that would be cool. At least like maybe once a month. Group 3, 12 laps, dynamic weather. I think even if it was like nighttime to morning with Group 3 there would be cool. And that's true too. I think if you're S&A sportsmanship rating, that would be cool. And that's the other thing too, Edward. We haven't seen Group 1 in a while. Wow, I don't know what's happening over on Twitch, but thank you so very much to all of you that have joined in and watched some people rant about the game and with some mediocre racing. Nah, that's epic, Jason. Congrats, mate. Here, I'm trying to even just stay on track at the moment. Let's see how many people have actually pitted. I don't think anybody's pitted. But yeah, there's so much that needs to happen. I can understand why you've got the iRacists purists, and then you got the Gran Turismo purists, and then you got the Assetto Corsa purists. Oh, that's not my quickest time. My quality time's a 6.6. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think it should be also based off, you know, how many clean races you manage, depending on how hard you get, depending on who you race up against. The more or the less races you have with contacts, the more you're set in with people who are the same sort of SR as you. That's how I think it should be. I haven't looked at Assetto Rally. I've heard good things about it though. But yeah, those that are over on Twitch, if you are enjoying the stream, do head over to my YouTube. I am live over on there, and you get ad-free streaming. Make sure you subscribe as well. Goal is to hit 400 by the end of the year, and we're very close to that, as you can see. I don't know why he just pulled out like that. I was trying to hold my line. And he just disappeared. Like everybody's just pitted. I don't even know where I started with this race. I've been too focused in conversation. See, I think bump drafting is a completely different beast. So I think bump drafting is a smart thing. It's a racing tactic where you're either trying to push the guy in front to work with him or her to get close to the next guy above, or the next person above. So yeah, I think if you're bump drafting, it's a much different thing you can do. But yeah, I'm hoping there's a lot more changes that comes to online racing. I don't really care for the offline stuff. Yeah, but even still, like, if you're going into a corner and you like punt. No, I invented the punt drafting. That's what I invented, the punt drafting. Yeah, you know, if you're coming into a corner and old mate jumps on the brakes way earlier than you anticipated, and you send them, unfortunately, that's on the other driver. But it happens. You see with some of my racing, I trail into someone and they jump on the brakes way too early and they get punted 17 meters ahead. But yeah, bump drafting, I think if you're driving and they're close to you and you bump them, and if you're a little bit back and you... And that's it, and that's it, and that's it. You know, when you're on straights, even if you're coming out of a corner and you follow them very well, and then you have the speed and you bump them, I think that's fine. But there's a lot of things that need to happen for the online races, for if anything's going to work. Well, there we go, P8. Yeah, sometimes it's the coding too, Edward. Coding can be a bit of a problem. Stratos, welcome in, legend. How are you? Thanks very much for tuning in over on Twitch. Hope you're well. That's one of them. One of them, yeah. Race C. JGTC Cars. 10 laps. Mandatory pits. Dynamic weather, which we're yet to see any rain. Oh, come on. Come on, okay. Okay, so we'll have to go do a deletion of something. That's annoying. And then race A is selected cars over at special stage X, and then 4 is Maggiore full course, 4 laps, group 3. I still don't know how we're holding on to C, but it's good to see. But thanks, Edward, for the comment of nice finish. Look, it was all right. It was all right. Manufacturer's Cup. I want. Yeah, I'm trying to look at this. We got practice. We can get rid of. I can get rid of daily race, daily race, daily race, daily race. Gotta try and work out what it was. Manufacturer's Cup. Circuit to Spa. Yeah, 6 hours not even on here. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. I don't know why this is even a photo. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know why anything is not saving. It's annoying, but it is what it is. I have to actually go through and actually have a proper look. Well, let's head back there. We'll do one more race at Suzuka, and then we will call it a night. You all right, mate? Let's have a look at what the Ferrari does for a couple of laps. Oh, jump back into something that's a bit more fun. Maybe the Ferrari I can play with tomorrow. Or offline anyway. Offline. And let's go to the Pennzoil one. We'll see how we go with the Pennzoil. Yep, just means I need to work out what's going on with all that. Maybe I'll have to sit down and work out the all the replays for the Manufacturers Cup, and then I can get rid of them, so I can get that video. On the Fanatec Gran Turismo DD Pro QR2 with the GT3 wheel. And then that's attached to the Trak Racer TR80S frame. Actually, another video I need to make with the Trak Racer GT seat, which it's a poor choice. A poor choice. Should have gone something a bit more comfortable. P7 again. Wombat. Let's have a look. Get anything in regards to weather. We actually might have some rain. I'll put intermediates on. See if anybody else has picked up on that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have chaos. We'll see what happens. First corner. Everybody just on the brakes into the fence. P7, I think it seems like our spot is P6, P7. Look at this, it's raining. I wonder how many people realize it's raining. And it's going to get heavy. So I think the intermediate was a good choice. So we go with this Pennzoil R34. I guarantee you a lot of people did not change tires because it's about to get hectic. People are paying attention to the weather. It's about to get very, very wet. Whoa! Another one we've managed to scrape past. A lot of people going wide into the sand pit there. Why can't people just be patient? Anybody stopping? No. Nobody stops. Nobody stops. Because nobody cares. Nobody knows what sportsmanship is. Don't know who bumped me, but I'm not happy. Ulisha, we've raced against last week. Come on. Start raining, goddammit. Oh, just unfortunately nobody knows how to nobody knows how to stop when they hit someone off track. And it's just not C, it's A's as well. Some people in A's don't know how to behave. Let's watch everybody pit. Come on. I thought I had someone behind me. Come on, start pissing down. I didn't pick Intus for no reason. Oh, could the weather move any slower? It's moving like 2 pixels a minute. The NSX is alright. It's very good in the corners. Very good in the corners. Here we go. There's a bit of water now on the track. How many people are actually going to pit? Remember, it's about 25 seconds in the pits for a stopping out. You didn't need to. Thanks, mate. Yeah, the NSX it isn't good in a straight line, but it is good through the corners. Oh man, come on. It's so slow. I would have expected it to be a bit faster. Yeah, we've tried it. We've tried it. That's why I know it's good in the corners. The Supra's pretty good. The Diablo's meant to be the meta. Looking at the top 10. And this corner is just an absolute pain in the ass. And that corner is as well. Especially with now partially worn. Well, I wasn't the only one then that lost that. The R32 is, but the rest of them are all either mid or mid or I'll show you. So we go into here. So yeah, looking at it, all bar the R32 is either rear engine rear axle or yeah, RR, MR, or FR. Apart from, but the R32, bit of a weapon. It's pretty full on. Yet to try the McLaren, either of them. And then, yeah, the NSX is good in the corners. Supra is quick in the straights. The Skyline or the R34, the 99 model ones are pretty good. The Diablo is very hard to break in the from the long straights. The 911 Carrera is the same. So yeah, just in behind me is another Supra, and then obviously you've got the Supra there. So yeah, you got the 3 Supras. You got two of the GDRs, the R34s. You got 2 of the R32s. So it's just a combination of all things from the JTSC. But yeah, I think there's an add-on at the moment, so yeah, we'll go from there. But with that happening, we will unfortunately call it a... Oh, actually, can we run into... Can we get in? Entry period. Nah, damn, just missed. That's cool. That's cool. With all that coming to an end, we will call it a day, actually, to be fair. Try and get into bed a bit earlier than 12:30. But I do thank everybody that has tuned in. A bit disappointing that we've lost a subscriber tonight on Twitch, on YouTube, sorry. But I do thank the 2 that have followed here on Twitch, which is great. Slowly growing it to 500. And then almost there on YouTube as well. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, everybody got disconnected. This wasn't me, because there was a whole packet of names to the left of the screen that had all been disconnected. I don't know what happened. Everything was going pretty smoothly. But yeah, we're going to call it a night there, Tom. Going to call it an early one, even though we could have gone for another probably 10-15 minutes. But yeah, we will jump across to race B on Wednesday. I will check out this poll that everybody has done. And yeah, we'll call it a night for now. And then, yeah, there you go. The Twitches, you're all there. If you want to find me on YouTube, go smash that subscribe button as we jump on both channels. I think, no, your DR will get lost because it's classed as a DNF, unfortunately, even if the server goes down. But yeah, I do thank everybody for joining in. Not too bad tonight. 238 views, which is pretty quiet, to be fair. 12 minutes 40 seconds of duration, which is pretty good for a stream. 24 likes is nice. I always aim for 20 at the moment, but you guys keep coming in and just aren't doing that. But yeah, until Wednesday, when I see you guys all again, there will be no video, obviously, in regards to this week's race C. At the moment, I might get something out. Might get something else out. I don't know yet. We will see. Probably not. But until then, have a good Tuesday. Have a good Wednesday. And then I will see you Wednesday night for some race B. So until then, stay safe. Take care and peace.